Yo, what is up, guys? I am back with another showcase. Today I'm going to be showcasing my Monarch Sukuna with the brand new Vanguard familiar. Now, hopefully this makes him actually usable again, because yeah, having Monarch on him was good, but with the content that's coming out with the game, it he just couldn't keep up. Like yeah, he bleeds, he cleaves, but what's he gonna do against, a boss with like 3 million HP and like his nuke is just not going to cut it. But this time, okay. This unit applies cleave on every attack, which is really good because cleave is a nice effect, and buffs every curse ally that you have. I'm assuming it's probably around his range, but that's pretty good. So if you're running Skull Knight or the King, as they call him in this game, he's going to be buffed by 30%, which is going to be really nice. I don't know by what though. Doesn't really say. I'm assuming attack. But the second passive is really important for him. 200% increase to damage, and then 30% increase in his range. Now that's going to be very nice. He's gonna he's gonna be doing a lot of damage. Now the chef preparations, that's going to be very good because anytime this unit first inflicts cleaved on an enemy, immediately follow up with attack 2. Now I think attack 2 is the full AoE multi-hit attack, which is going to be very nice. So yeah, he's gonna be pretty nasty once we put this on him. So let's do that already. Give him a familiar. There we go. Our boy is gonna be usable now, and we're gonna try it out in the playtest thing. All right, we are in the sandbox area right now, and we're going to see how he looks on placement. Let's start it. Let's add some yen. And on placement, he's doing okay. He's starting off with 45,000. Okay, whew, that's a lot. Now his SPA is a little long, but 45,000 to start with is really good. Okay, he's doing the standard bleed, 30% of his damage, and cleave, okay, making them take 20% more damage from bleed, which is really good. Alright, let's see how this next attack is. Alright, this is his full AoE. 100,000? I'm sorry? Oh wow, okay. So he's doing 100,000 on his full AoE, and full AoE is really good because he has a lot of multi-hit, and there's a lot of enemies in the game that have shields, which is really annoying. So having multi-hit is really nice, and especially so early. It's just like Alucard, honestly. You run this guy with Alucard and they're going to be dummy together. Okay, cleaving dash. This is also multi-hit, I'm assuming. 147,000, okay. That's pretty good for the SPA that it is. 5.2, started off with. Okay, this next one, this is where he gets his ability, the 300% increase. We're going to save that for when we get to the last upgrade, because that's where he's going to have his highest damage point. And this is his next attack, is fire arrow. Pretty nice. It's a cone. The cone still stays the same, of course. 200% increase, 308,000. Okay. I'm really curious what this unit's going to look like. Okay, 376,000. I'm assuming he still has bleed and burn, right? And he's going to be doing cleave alongside it because of his familiar. So it's going to inflict cleave, guaranteed, and he's going to follow up with attack 2. I don't know how the follow up with attack 2 works exactly, since it doesn't really show attack 2, obviously. I'm just going to assume that the enemies are getting hit with cleave as well, with bleed, so that's going to be very nice. Yeah, okay, let's just keep skipping waves, I guess. Okay. Now I gotta re-equip all the enemies' HPs. How much HP do they have? Oh, okay, that lagged the game. Okay. Now the good thing about Sukuna is that when he's popping his ult, He does 300% of his like damage, right, which is very good. Oh, there's that cleave. Okay, so there's the cleave. Okay. That's pretty good. So is that fully aware of everything in his range? If so, that's kind of insane. Huh. Okay, but the good thing about his ult is that he'll get more damage the more you like kills he gets when popping his ult, which that stays the same, of course. So he's going to be getting all of these kills, getting all of that damage. Okay, fully maxed out. I think that's fully maxed out Sukuna. 442,000 damage. Yeah, I would say that's pretty good. He said that it was going to be buffing curse units, so I'm assuming it's in his range, right? Yeah, he's getting that 30% increase in damage. So fully maxed out curse, or Skull Knight. He is going to be getting a 113. This is traitless, by the way. I don't have a trait on him or Griffith. Now, I'm going to be seeing both of them with the Griffith buff. So we could just we could restart this, honestly. So far, he looks pretty good. I do like the big damage that he's doing for 5 seconds. Every 5 seconds, he's going to be hitting 442,000 if you pop the ult, getting all the kills he needs, of course. Alright, let's I'll be right back. Okay, I am back, and I got Griffith up. So, starting off, he's going to be at 59,000, which is pretty good. He's, I guess he's branded now, so, but he still gets that buff, not only from the familiar, but for Griffith as well, which is a 40% increase. All right, fully AoE, pretty good. Okay, so far looking good. Over 200k on halfway through his points. Okay, this is where he gets his ability, almost 300k. And 440, okay, 464,000. Okay, that is really nice. Not counting for whatever he's gonna get for doing his ult as well. So, okay, maybe we just skip a couple waves. Pop his ult, I think. Okay. If you're using Griffith with the king. Okay. Yeah, okay. If you're gonna run Sukuna, you probably want him to be with the king and Griffith all together. All three of these guys are gonna be nice together, especially if you can get the Griffith buff early. Just because he's already buffing the king, so that's gonna be very nice. 531,000, not accounting for the bleed, the burn, the cleave that he's doing to the enemies, if there's already like a lot of them. Yeah, he is a monster. I'm glad that they are reworking units again, because that is something that this game needed. It needed something like an EZA, Zenkai, Platinum Equip, whatever you want to call it. They're all the same. But yeah, he's looking really good. We can even lower his SPA a little bit, I'm pretty sure. At 5. Okay. And if you're also running Alucard as well as your 4th unit, you could. Like, he's going to be applying the wounded effect, so that's the, like, what is it, they take 20% more damage. So, take that into account for all of his damage that he's doing, 500k. Yeah, he's a monster. And might as well get a little crazy, right? You could even do it with Harrigan too. Fully maxed out. If this is not even possible in an actual game, 571,000. Yeah, he's a monster. But yeah, he seems really good. I'm not too disappointed. I might actually use him again, so that's exciting to see. Because I got Monarch on him, really, like I would say a couple months back, when I was just rolling on Itadori. He was good for like the first month that I got him, and then afterwards he fell off because all the enemies were too strong. But that's gonna be it. Thank y'all for watching. See you later.